Hello everybody, how good of you to join and welcome back to Evil Genius 2. Well, we are in the daily business of just torturing and killing foreign agents like this one and like this one to get a bit of intel out of them so we can advance with our main stories. Now we do have a couple of things to do, and of course I also read your criticism, and sometimes I do stupid mistakes. One of them, for example, is the cameras. Let's just have a look at the cameras. As we can see, they're offline. Why are they offline and why some of them are not offline? Well, basically, what I just figured out is, and well, you have to look very closely, is that this security desk here, even if it's manned, is only outputting 3 cameras. So only 3 cameras can be supported with one of these desks, and one of these desks needs a technician. So the more cameras we have, the more desks and the more technicians we need. And from what I can see on the amount, I will probably need 2 more computer desks for now, and that means 2 more technicians then ultimately as well. Now let's just place a few more of them. I can definitely have one here, and I should be able to squeeze one in here. Right, so that's 20 more energy and 5,000 in cost, and this will also require a few more technicians. There we have them. We have 8 right now. Let's rather go with 10. The other thing is, yes, we should have a couple of more valets, so I'm increasing this here to 11 now. It was at 8, but I've already increased it once, so we are increasing it by 2 more, going up to 11, right? This is further increasing than our, of course, daily costs. But valets, and that is totally right, they're helping with distracting agents, and they also help with getting tourists on board that generate more money for us. So we should have a few of them, but of course we should not have too many of them. But yes, they're helping out a lot. Now, as we can see, there are agents, but they're not being seen by the cameras, and thus no one is being alerted, right? So those guys are not going for them. Of course, I can capture a few of them once again. And we should be doing that. We should be capturing as many as possible because it gives us intel and boosts the outcome of how many missions we can do. So that is another thing that we have here. And yes, one more thing is that these incinerators here, they cause suspicion. Body incinerators. Why would a casino need body incinerators? Those agents might ask themselves. And yes, this is raising suspicion. But that's why I placed it behind the infirmary and even behind another reinforced door that is behind the infirmary. So I haven't seen an agent in here yet. We might see one at some point, but I don't know. I hope not. But we might also need to move those body incinerators then away. Very good. We captured 3 more agents, and they're being brought now to our cells. So that's that. But there's still lots of room for optimization, of course. What I'm researching right now is my evil training. And my workers, I can improve the smarts of my workers and thus speed them up with everything they do. So that's another training equipment that we have. And as we can see, the training room is rather full, right? And since we do need to train so many people all the time, we should be looking out for new ways of building a training room, and that can only be in the 2nd level because the 1st level here is pretty full by now. What we could do is we could have the barracks moving to the 2nd level and the training room then rather here, since the training room should be central. But we are going to look into that once we build the stairs, which I think we might be doing in this very episode. Now we got 2 of them in the cells. What we can see here, 3 of them, what we can see is that the resolve is pretty reinforced, right? So it has 2 layers of resolve. So once this is out, it's still going down for another full turn. The problem is that they can break out any time during this time. So we do need better prison cells or holding cells here as well. Otherwise they just break out forever before we can actually torture them. And torturing, of course, is what we need to do. Let's actually go with this one, since the resolve is going down here anyway. And then after that, this one. Oh, it's full right now. Very good. We can't make a queue here. And of course, Jubai, the samurai, is doing the job for us. I love how he's basically in every evil scheme that we have involved. He really likes it, I think. Now let's get back to the world stage, because we do have other stuff outside here. And yes, another smaller mistake that I made is I always thought that this one here was the cost. I don't know why. $30 for 5 seconds. I guess it just makes sense that we have an outpost and there is a cost for that. But it's actually vice versa. So we have the outpost and we get money out of it. Doesn't seem very intuitive to me, but it's still like that. So we get money for every single outpost, and we get more money the higher we upgrade them. So it makes a lot of sense to upgrade all of these as much as possible, or as high as possible. Now we still need 2 more intel for the next investor mission that we have now here in South America. And since I have the broadcast strength, I could even either now upgrade, and we're going to do this. So I'm going to upgrade Central Europe there for us. And that is costing me broadcast strength. And then I would like to have a bit more to also fully establish myself in South America. So let's just have the control room and the next radio repeaters. And as we can see, I'm building it like that now. So once we expand the base, I can just build the next row of radio repeaters right next to it. 10 energy and 6,000 it costs us as well. That is that. And another thing, oh, very good. And there we have it. Improves the worker smarts above 50 and offers a range of courses, including backstabbing, candy stealing, and jumpsuit maintenance. So candy stealing is something we can do now too. That is fantastic. Let's have a look there at our research. So TAC 2 is now fully working for global operations. The traps, the laser door we might have, but there was something else, and that is the increasing the geniuses' morale, vitality, and smarts. Something that I want to do there as well to further increase the power of my genius. And we do need our genius there, of course. There she is. She's already pre-boosted, right? We want her to survive, of course. And let's get her back to the research lab, where she can boost our research then even more. Now, that is being built. Very good. And I would also like to prepare next my... First of all, we do need to have a corridor to this thing here. Is it the Doomsday machine or Doomsday Device, or is it a huge power generating thing? I have no idea. And the other thing is that I would like to prepare then my stairs. So we could have the stairs then in this corridor or here, right? So that we could have the first stairs going up to level 2. It is actually possible to have it here, right? So it would be then here in this area. So that's workable. Or we have it over here. The thing with this area though is that we have the research lab and also the control room, but a smaller niche here? Yeah, I think that makes sense too. Let's also have a smaller niche here just for the stairs, right? So here we can just have the stairs then. Yep, like that. I think we can actually place it already.
Criminal network has been upgraded.
And I think we should. That's 5,000, and with that we get up to the next level, and it costs me 11,000, right? So here we would have it then coming out, and lots of space in the surrounding. Very good. Let's do it like that. Of course, I could still then advance my room, yeah, in this way if I want to. Or I'm just using this space here then for the control room and the research lab, which I'm probably going to do. So let's confirm all of this. It's being built now. Perfect. Coming along. And we do have another broadcast strength. I would like to use this right away for my next... wait a second. We still have Africa too. Let's go for Mexico. Mexico, Central America that we have right now. And they're being now... Yep. Brought over, and also the upgrade here has finished, and with thus also unlocked a few higher income missions that we need, or that we can do here. We still have lots of other missions. China is full then for us. We might 5,000 gold only. We do this to reduce the heat. That's perfect. And in Russia we can also do another. Let's make it a quick scheme. And here we can also make that. Perfect. A bit more money, right? Because we don't need anything else in these regions. And we got another broadcast strength. So we might be scouting... Yep, Africa. So I want to finish Africa and South America there now. Oh, no. We only have Alaska left. Then we have the whole of North America. We should be doing that. Let's go for Alaska up there. So then we have the whole North America, which is... pretty good, I think. And yes, there we also have the super agent. I should not try missions in this area as it is increasing heat quite a lot, but I do have an important mission here, and that is the bringing home the bacon. Bringing home the bacon. Now I can do though this last cure the investors. We do have 30 heat. We should be able to finish this on time, or I'm just investing a bit of money there. Let's do that to reduce the heat to 0. I have enough money, and then we can, oops, and then we can launch the scheme. Righto, so the second last investor is coming now, and then it's the last one. And the last one... Where was the last investor that we need? Up here it is. And as we can see, there's also almost no heat up here. We might be using the time now because it's going to take a while, right? Oh, actually not. We have almost enough intel again. I guess we just need to torture more. Next torturing is coming up, and we also have the next prisoner here already. And just as we're going to escort the next prisoner to the torturing, we get the next prisoners coming in again right away. Very good. So this is working out. Plus we're also almost not generating any heat on the world map, because I think this is working pretty fine right now. So they're not getting further than this, and there's also almost no suspicion on them anytime soon, right? Because they don't get into the more important buildings before the traps trigger. And as we can see, also my cameras are now working fine. So whenever there's someone coming in, my guards are being then notified about it. And let's have a look. Yes, the stairs are also completed. And we can now go to level 2. And up here, we could now start with building. But of course, it's going to be expensive because we are having the hard stone here right away. Right, so we do have not the best stone available. That's 27,000. So I'm still going to wait a bit there until I have enough money. And then we might continue building up here. First, I want to finish my missions. And yes, as we can see, well, distracting agents also works quite well. The resolve is going down, and if it's reaching 0, I guess they're going out again without any suspicion. So we could keep it down like that. If they get too close to my base, my cameras, if they are working right now, of course, none of them is working again, but they should be being escorted outside. Why are all my cameras not working? There's actually 2 people here. One of them is not being manned right now. Should be happening now though. Right, now they're all being working again. So they can see that there's an agent, and yes, very good. Escorting them outside again, right before they get to the inner base. Like this one, and like this one. Oh, no. This time they're fighting. But it's my samurai, so usually he likes to fight. So let's just switch this right to prisoners. And then we might still take them as prisoners. Very good. This is working. So we could get 2 prisoners for a bit more intellect. Now let's just have a look here at the casino. I should probably, yes, totally right, I should probably enlarge on it. We only still have the 3 or 4 basic items there, so there's not that much that I can do. But we can still mix it up here with another bar, for example. That is, where should we have the bar? Here somewhere. A nice bar for something, and then something for people to play, of course, here in the corner. A nice one, and right next to it, and then also some baccarat that we can also have.
An agent has been subdued and captured.
Right, and there we have 4 more of them coming up, and in this smaller area,
An agent has been captured.
can we, that is the big question, can we have the floor show in here still? Might be possible, it's not fitting, nah, it's not, it's just not fitting in this line. This is actually possible. Even though this would be possible. Nah, alright, I can't bring it in here. So let's just rather have another bar then, and more tables for people to play on. That way we can distract more and more of them. And perhaps something to sit on as well. We should have some benches and stuff like that.
Have discovered something.
Decoration. That we actually have quite a lot of it now, right? So some more benches where people can sit, for example. Right next to the stage so they can sit and watch. Oh, alright, in these corners we can't do that. And we have finished the main quest.
Not happy at all.
I'm sure you can make the void work. Just a few tweaks. It might be difficult, but...
Are you questioning my ability?
You tell us to question everything. That's the path of the true scientist.
I was wrong to tell you that. You should concern yourself with pursuits more suited to your abilities. Breaking rocks, constructing furniture. Simple crime. I can't work in these conditions. I need more space, more respect, more power.
More power is what we need. We need to destroy the void. Oh, and we have finished the next step towards science minion vitality above 50. And we have improved thus the output of my scientists. And let's just see. Let's go for the laser wall. We have over 100,000 there, by the way, we just had. Beautiful. Let's see. Destroy the void prototype. Void prototype. I do need to destroy it. Alright, unfortunately. And study safety features at Zalika's desk. Let's do this. So that is not a mission on the world map right now. That's fine because we only need 2 more intel. And then we can do the steal the pig mission. Resolve should be down. And let's torture the next one. We need more power. I'm pretty sure of it. And yes, we have the room for it. And the money. So I should also think about the next level now here. There people are coming out, obviously. So we might continue here then with the corridor. And we are then going down here more or less, right? And up here as well. So we have a little plaza then there in the center. And this one goes all the way down here. And I think we can keep it for that. That's 30,000 already.
Complete.
And around that we can have then new rooms. It's a pretty good location because we're right next to this rock that we will probably never be able to get rid of. So having the stairs right next to that makes sense. And study safety, we're doing this right now. Only takes us a couple of seconds there really. Money wise, oh boy, we are full. Let's also have a look at the vault there. We have now the safe racks. These cost a few more, but they can, oh yep, twice as much basically. Can also store twice as much. Can we combine them? Only here, for example, right? But not here. We would need to enlarge it a bit more for these racks to work. And we might just place a few more here. 24,000. That's fine. Oh, very good. The next interrogation. There's always something to do. I absolutely love that. There's the next one. And then we have 15 intel. There we have it. Perfect. And with the 15 intel, we should now be able to steal the pig. Costing me valets and technicians there. And some workers. So let's just check our worker count right now. We have 30 workers in the base. Right, I could always hire more, but we're at the maximum right now, so I'm happy. We have not enough guards. We have full amount of valets now. And when it comes to scientists and technicians, we should be fully staffed there as well. Even though with the technicians, we might not have enough. Because sometimes the cameras are not working. And they should be working all the time. No agents coming in right now, and there we have it. By curing the investors, you protected Void's reputation. The same can't be said for the prototype, which you had to destroy to save the Lair from violence, but you have some safety measures to implement. Alright, that was that, and the next mission we do get right away, and that is a moment's calm. The world is at ease for now. Take advantage of this momentary calm and expand your criminal organization, still loot, recruit henchmen, hire more mindless flunkies, and above all, take some time for yourself. We don't need, what do we need? We already have finished 3 tasks, more than 30,000 gold, having more than 10 stages in the world stage, and better technology. So spruce up the Lair with some loot. Complete loot side stories. Okay, we do this right now. And your minions can use some improvements, bring in some specialists. Minion types. We do need 2 more types. And I'm pretty sure this is where the research is coming along. Can we now go for...
Interrogation. Success.
No, we can still not go for Tech 3. Look at that. It's locked behind the campaign. Right, so we can't do that yet. So there must be a way of... There it is, a brainwasher. This one here probably gives me more people or some different people. I don't know if we brainwash someone. And stealing the pig is also coming, so this should be the first side story that we then can complete. We also got the racks, perfect. Making more room in our vault. This is all looking fine, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're just going to continue and keep this control room there for now. I just like that a lot, but we need more broadcast strength still, right? So So I'm going to expand my base, and there is some soft stone here, so this doesn't cost us too much, right? This is the hard stone that I still can't get rid of. Oh, that's actually 44,000. How is that possible? Oh no, this is the hard stone after all. Yeah, let's make it like this only. And then we still have something that we need to move then. And of course we're moving it into the corner there. There it is. 26,000. That's fine. In order to, well, be able to afford all of that, we should have more money schemes. So up there in Alaska, we can now start one. And we should. Siphoning in some money. The same we can do now down here. And actually there's two of them. Let's go with the long one. I like the long ones because they give you constantly money over a long period of time. And it's twice as much as the short mission, right? The short mission like this one is good for if there's almost a lot of heat in it, like this one, then we rather go for the short one because we can still finish that on time. 3 more money missions. The pig mission. What's going on? Has it started yet? Ah, yeah, it has. 90%. Very good. So this is close to completion now. Steal the pig. And we should have it. And side story completed. The new loot item is secure in your lair. Go to objectives and if anyone, yeah, we have it, and let's collect it.
All that effort to capture a flying pig, and you're telling me it was a ride?
It's not your fault, boss. All the mentions in the newspaper were really ambiguous. No one could have known.
This isn't over. We'll find new sources, conduct new raids, engage in new... Are you even listening to me?
Sorry, boss. It's just that the ride does look kind of fun. And the line's getting kind of long.
Fine. Ride it all you like. Let's just... never speak of this again.
And yep, thus we have finished it, and we can now do the second side story and hopefully also kind of unlock new minions. Stay tuned.